Projekt Red has made the announcement that a Cyberpunk 2077 sequel, currently titled Cyberpunk 2, has officially entered pre-production. So, 96 of CD Projekt's 730 developers are now working on Cyberpunk 2, which the majority of the 422 staff is actually working on the full production of Witcher 4 right now. But with that being said, here's actually a quote. So several weeks ago, the CD Projekt Red team responsible for the next big game set in the Cyberpunk universe completed the project's conceptual phase. As a result, Cyberpunk 2, previously known under the codename Project Orion, has progressed to pre-production. So the CD Projekt co-CEO Michał Nowakowski stated, "Our journey from pre-production to final release takes 4 to 5 years on average. Having said that, keep in mind that each project is unique and there are many variables that influence that final outcome. So I will not lead you into specific years, but yes, right now we basically know next to nothing about Cyberpunk 2, but we will continue to watch for any new announcements and developments. But it looks like I'd say at least 5 years, maybe more. We'll see how, CD Projekt knows for its delays. Hopefully it's kinder to their Cyberpunk developers this time around. And, doesn't work them to death. That'd be great for them to not do that. But yeah, who knows? And potentially 5 years, maybe a little longer, we could officially have the official sequel to Cyberpunk 2077, now titled Cyberpunk 2. So, for now, guys, let us know, are you excited for Cyberpunk 2? What do you hope to see in this sequel?
I can't get excited for the second one until I actually play the first one.
I know, I've only watched gameplay of the first one. I bought it for my husband for his Xbox that's in our bedroom, and he hasn't touched it because I didn't buy it for him, I'm sorry. It was Christmas time, and his mother was like, "What should I get Dan?" And I was like, "Well, he really wants this game," and so she got it for him for Christmas. And then it was right after launch, so it was really, really buggy, and he just hasn't touched it since.
So let me tell you why I didn't play the first one.
Yes, please do.
Okay, so when I first started it, so actually Latin gave me the game for one, which I love. Don't think I don't. It's just there was many issues with it where I loaded up and then I'd be like, "Oh, I need to tab out of this really fast," and then the game would freak out, and so it created for a not very very friendly stream and everything. So I waited, and I was like, because I knew they were having issues. I knew that there was a lot of things that they needed to fix with the game. So I waited and let them kind of go back through and fix it all. And so since then, I haven't really jumped back into it. And it's been on my list of games that I really want to just sit down and play. I know it's single player. I know it's going to take a while, but I do love, because I've done the character creation. And I will say character creation in that game, Morgan, that is one that you should totally do one on, because it is really cool how you can make your character look.
Yeah. And we definitely need our Cyber Kitty.
Yes. So I think for me, I'm excited to play the first one. I just really need to sit down and just do it.
Sure.
And then that will probably get me really excited to play this next one. And I think for the next one, would be really nice is it would be really fun. Instead of a single player game, it would be great to be able to at least have another person with you, even if it was just co-op.
I was gonna say a 2-player, almost like Resident Evil 5. We had a 2-player co-op mode. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I can understand them. I can understand a game like Cyberpunk not wanting to be able to maintain more than 2 people playing together.
Right.
I think it could be get a little jumbled because you have so many people. But I think a 2-player co-op would be really cool.
Yeah, I don't think you'd make it a multiplayer game. I think 2-player would be cool. I think they're going to learn a lot though from what they've gone through in the first one, and they will definitely sit back and really think about what they've done with the, how they've had to fix it and all this other stuff. And I know they have The Witcher going on right now, which we're all really excited about. And I really that's another one. I want to jump into The Witcher 3, just jumping off the bandwagon over here. Cyberpunk 2 is going to be a good one. And I think CD Projekt Red, unfortunately, got a lot of, harsh comments and backlash and all this other stuff, and they're actually really not that bad of a gaming company. It's just, and a developer. It's just
Sure.
they fell in the wrong hole when it came to this game, and I know that they want to like make it shine and everything else. I mean, they got freaking Keanu Reeves in the game. They don't just do that out of nowhere. Like if he's putting himself in the game, that means that he believes it's going to be a good game.
That's massive. Like that's genuinely
Right.
like that speaks volumes. That the fact that they got such a massive A-list actor to finally make his video game debut, like that's huge.
Yeah, so like I just feel like they just got the wrong end of the stick on this game, and it just tanked for them so quickly that they were scrambling to fix it. And I really do think they're going to learn a lot. And when they start this one, I know they're in pre-production, but that still gives them time to still sit there and really figure out what do we do to fix the little quirks and everything else that we did that was wrong in the first one. Yeah, that
Absolutely.
was, I mean, they were rushed. They were really rushed. I think they were coming up to, because the announcement, I think, happened on the Xbox showcase. I think that's when they did it. I want to say, I don't remember. I know it was like one of the big events that was happening. There was a big showcase, they announced it. And it did feel like they were like, okay, we announced it. Now we got to get this out because we announced it. And it's like, sometimes you don't have to throw it out, just yet. You could be like, okay, we announced it. Doesn't mean that it has to come out tomorrow.
Right. And I think luckily that going forward with this release of Cyberpunk 2, that I think things will be a lot smoother and a lot better. At least I hope. I think they've after handling the release of 2077, that that hopefully they've learned a lot and they can take what they learned from there and make a better launch for Cyberpunk 2. Now, I'll be honest, I have not played Cyberpunk 2077. I actually do not even know how the story ends. I would expect it's very much a linear, like not linear story, but like a compiled into one game story. So I'm curious to see what story we're going to get for Cyberpunk 2. And is it a direct continuation of something from 2077, or is it going to be a brand new storyline that maybe has elements or people that might still connect to 2077? So how many years are we going to jump into? Is it still going to be 2077? Or are we going to be in like 2090? I don't know.
They're like, actually, it's 3077.
Oh, shit. So many years.
Time. It's actually 1077.
Oh, no.
And Keanu's still there. It still looks the same.
I mean, he already does. So
right.
She's just aged even better. Like, I don't know what to say.
Right.